Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Liv, and I hope you guys are having a really good Thanksgiving weekend. We are back here with the Sims 2 Apocalypse Challenge, and I am here with the lovely Miss Brooke London. This is right after she had gotten that her promotion. I forget which level it is. I think it was level 7. So I'm trying something new. This is my first time doing a voiceover. I don't know if this is gonna work out. If I post this video, then obviously that means that it did work out. So yeah, this is right after she got her promotion. And I just want to say I'm so sorry if my voice sounds weird. I am kind of recovering from, well, not kind of, but I am recovering from a cold. Just my luck, I come down with a cold right before Thanksgiving. But it's okay. I'm getting better every day. So yes, what is happening here with her? I think I was just getting her set up for bedtime, just like doing like a nighttime routine, letting her take a shower, and what else? Just get ready for bed. Same old, same old. I am really happy with how things are going so far with Brooke. She is like blowing me out of the water with her progress. I think was I having her work on her logic skill there. And I'm really going to be focusing on her gaining friends, because I know having friends could be really important when you need to get promotions. So I did a lot of friendship building in this episode as well. So yeah, I think I might skip to win like the next day, because she's just gonna like pretty much work on this logic, the logic skill, and yeah, so I'll pick back up in the next day. So this is the point where I realized that I wanted to kind of go back to the original rules, because I wasn't sure how to handle like the building when you want to start adding on to the household. And in the original rules say that you can do 2 tiles of walls, 2 what is it called, like wall paints, and like 2 tiles. So like you could do 2 every day. So I decided I would go that route. But honestly, I think I kind of forgot to add it. I kept forgetting to add it every day. But this is just me starting to like add to the top of the house, because I was feeling like, okay, well, she's probably going to be lifting this career soon, so I might as well go ahead and start getting prepared for her to have this upper level of the house, but I need to build it first. So yeah, that's just what I started to do. So she is back from work, and she didn't get a promotion, unfortunately, but it was okay. Because I mean, she had gotten 2 promotions in one day, so I wasn't too fussed about that. I was really just happy she didn't get a change card that day. So I think I just wanted to start working on finding her a new man. So I think that's why I had her come out, and I was just waiting for somebody to come by so that she could like chat him up. So yeah, because I don't think that I'm gonna let her marry Kelvin anymore. I was going to do that, but I think I'm gonna let her find a new man. So yeah, that's the plan. So the next man, or the first man up, was Juan Riemann. I think that's his name. I don't remember being a huge fan of him. I let her come out and talk to him, but I don't think he was really feeling her. Um, yeah, they chatted for a little while, and I think they might have become friends. I can't really remember. But yeah, I just wasn't feeling him. I don't know what it was, but yeah. And then Samantha Artemis, pregnant self, came waddling past, trying to get, trying to get by. Um, yeah, I always forget that the townies, like the actual playable families in Viper Canyon, is like the Ben families. Um, so that's going to be really interesting, especially if any of Brooke's descendants. I have to keep in mind not to marry in the Artemis family because those kids be coming out looking weird. But yeah, and I think I also was checking my rules around this time to make sure I wasn't selecting the wrong or like social interactions that you are not supposed to be using right now. I know you can't use anything in the entertain category. It's blocked by one of the careers. I cannot remember which one. And I know you're not supposed to allow them to like jump into each other's arms like once they become romantic interests. And you can't do anything from the ask menu. Um, yeah, so I gave him his traits, and then once I saw that he was evil, I'm just like, oh, yeah. I already wasn't really feeling him, and then when I wrote his traits, he was evil. I'm like, nah, I don't think I'm gonna pursue him. Like, yeah, he could be a friend, but I don't think I'm gonna go further than that with Mr. Riemann. But he can definitely be one of our family friends for sure. I said I wasn't feeling him, but in true Brooke fashion, she doesn't listen to me, and she was definitely feeling him, and she thought he was attractive. But what I say goes. So I knew that I wasn't gonna ultimately pursue him, but I think I did let her flirt with him a little bit, but I don't know. I just don't really see it for him. But it's okay. So by this time, they had become friends, and I continued to let them chat a little bit. And since they were friends, I was feeling more confident, and I felt like maybe she could go ahead and try to flirt with him since she did want to do that. So now she finds him attractive, and I'm like, girl, I don't see it, but okay, sure. She kept rolling once for him, and so I'm like, okay, we're gonna give this a shot. And I hit him with a charm. He rejected her, and I said, yeah, you're done. Immediately, goodbye. Because who do you think you are? Brooke is super attractive. She almost graduated college, like, if it wasn't from the damn double sixes. And she has, like, almost level 10 in cooking. Like, what more can you ask for? She's about to lift the culinary career, thank you, sir. So you can kick rocks. So it's the next day. Brooke does have this day off. The second second contestant was Julian Cook, and I don't know what was going on with him. Like, are you okay? Like, you bugging out over here, bro. I don't know what. I don't know if he's like trying to become a zombie or whatever. Like, are you changing over? He was freaking me out. But I did want her to come greet him and talk to him and see, what he was giving, what his energy was looking like. I'm like, girl, you might want to put on a jacket because it is like super cold. Um, so yeah, I let her chat to Julian for a little while. Um, I think he was okay. I don't think he was giving off bad vibes, but it's just something about that weird little face of his. I gave him his traits as well, and his traits were like not that great. I'm like, I don't know, like they were okay, but I wasn't really feeling it. But wow, she had three bolts for him. Three. So I'm like, maybe it's a sign. Maybe this could be like her one true love. Three freaking bolts for Julian Cook. I'm just like, wow, like seriously? Because I honestly was not gonna go for him. Um, but I'm like, maybe I should give it a chance. Like maybe he could be like a really good match for her. She's obviously obsessed with him. So yeah. So I continue to let them chat it up. Eventually they become friends. Um, and so I'm like, okay, maybe it's time to go ahead and try to let her flirt with him and see what she's thinking. So she checks him out and she thinks he's agreeable. Agreeable. Okay, bro. Clearly, you can't be trusted because you throw out 3 bolts for the man and then you say you think he's agreeable. Like, make it make sense. She obviously cannot be trusted. I'm gonna have to do this for her. She doesn't know right from right and wrong from wrong. So, a couple more flirts with Julian. He falls for her. He's in crush. He's easy, obviously. And they keep this up. She finally is rolling wants to flirt with him now. And so I continue to let them flirt with each other. And eventually she is in crush with him as well. I'm gonna keep him in my back pocket. I'm not 100% sold on Julian Cook. I'm warming up to him a little bit. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So Julian leaves after a lot of flirting and talking, and then in this clip, this is me remembering that I need to actually pay the mob. So I basically just took 50% of her lot value. I think you do the lot value, not the family value. So you just go into buy mode and then you click the little button in the top right hand corner to figure out what that is. And I just divided that by 50% to pay the mob. And I also had to pay her bills as well. That's the way it is in Fee Knows rules. I think you have a couple of different options you can do in the regular rules, but this is just how it is in the tiered rules that I'm following. So yeah, let her go down, pay her bills, and just get ready for the next day. So Tuesday was the next day, and Tuesday was really just a skill building day. I had her work on her body skills some more because I am focusing on that. I just don't really record it, but she is in the middle of like all her skills she needs for work. I am also letting her work on her body skill because you have to have the level 10 in order to leave the lot once they become, I think, an elder. So yeah, she's working on that, and I also decided to refer back to the original rules by letting her talk on the phone on Tuesdays. In the tiered version, you are not allowed to do that, but I decided to add that back in because it's really hard to maintain friendships in the game when you are not allowed to like call them. And you really just have to wait and like hope to God that they walk past your lot, because she could have been friends with Sanjay. I really wanted her to make friends with him. I should have did that on the Monday when we first met him, but I don't think we did. So yeah, Tuesday was really just, she just really spent Tuesday on the phone, honestly. So we kind of looked up with that she had that day off and she was able to just spend that time um, building up her, making new friends, and then like maintaining the friendships that she already has. So I think all in all, I want to say I was able to get her maybe 7 to 8 friends by the end of this episode. So I was really, really happy of that because those family friendships are going to be very, very beneficial to her career. So Brooke went on to work the next day, and surprise, surprise, the rock star that she is, she gets another promotion. And I was actually wrong. It was, she had gotten to level 6, but now she's at level 7. So I was so freaking pumped. I was so happy. I'm like, we are really getting somewhere. And I'm just like, this girl, she's unstoppable. Like, and I'm like getting really, really excited because we are getting so close to lifting this career. And like I said, culinary is life or death because the food situation in The Sims 2 is, it's just so intense. Like I feel like in 2 and in 3 and 4, food is not as intense as it is in 2. Like it's literally life or death. And sometimes I feel like even with Sims, like if you have Sims that are very active, you have to feed them 2 plates of food just to make sure that they're full. Because if you don't, their hunger bar is only gonna go up halfway. And it's like the same thing with pregnant Sims. And another thing that I don't really like that I started to notice since I've been playing this challenge a lot is that the food, it spoils really fast in Sims 2. Like, I've been trying to time it, but I keep forgetting to like pay attention. But you could cook a plate of food, and I think it'll sit out for like maybe 4 or 5 hours, and it'll spoil. I think in Sims 4, it's actually on the little tooltip where you can tell how much time you have until it spoils. I think Sims 4 gives you a little bit more time. Sims 2, nah, you only got about 4 to 5 hours, and that food is spoiled. And hint, hint, this comes back to bite me in the ass. Um, but but yeah, I was really happy that she got that promotion to level 7. So you guys, I made a major mistake. It was at this point that I realized that I totally forgot to repurchase the fridge on Monday before during the time when you pay the mob. And I realized that she only had 28 units, or like the level, in her fridge. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it is Thursday. That's gonna have to last us until Monday to when I can actually purchase it again. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna be able to buy, like, cook any more food at home. Like, I need to like this last little bit last me as long as possible. Luckily, I'm pretty sure she had to pretty much work up until Monday. So I was like, she could just eat at work, and then I was like, I'll just keep the hamburgers. I won't throw them away, even though I know they're gonna spoil. I'll just keep them, and she can just eat them, and we just gotta make it work until Monday, because I don't know how many units it takes per family size meal or versus like the individual meal. And I'm like, I don't want to do an individual meal. I feel like that's kind of a waste. So yeah, that was a really, really big mistake, you guys. A rookie mistake. I forgot to repurchase the fridge to make sure we could have enough food to last us for the week. Another day off for broke means working on friendship building and stalking the sidewalk to wait till somebody passes by. The poor girl's social bar was so low when she woke up the next morning, so I was just pretty much waiting for somebody to walk past so that she could, build up her social bar. I was actually surprised that the social bunny didn't drop from the sky. But I think this is Trisha. She ended up walking past, and they became, I think, good friends or best friends. Not best friends, maybe good friends or something like that. And then this girl passed by. I cannot remember her name. I cannot remember what her name was, but I let her chat with her too, and they became really good. What was that, Cynthia? Yeah, I think it was Cynthia. They became good friends. So yeah, just let her chat up, meet as many people as possible so that she can make friends that go towards the family, friendship, which means more promotions for us. So that was what we did. And then she ended up meeting Jace. He came by, and I thought he might be another potential candidate for a husband. I can't remember if I let her check him out to see if she was attracted to him or not. But he seemed like he could be a really good option. So that's just kind of how the rest of the day went, and I love it when the penguins come by. It's so cute. I let Brooke stay outside so long talking to Jace. That poor girl got so cold she turned gray. So I decided it would probably be a good idea to let her go inside and do a quick little sponge bath. I fully expected her to like shoot them out of her house, but she didn't. And before anybody asks, everybody that's in her house, that comes in her house, they are friends with her. Because if they were not friends, I would not have let them come inside. So, yep, she fully stripped down to her birthday suit to, do a sponge bath. I was hoping that would make her temperature go back up. decided time for her to go ahead and eat some dinner. So she took the hamburger off the spoil pouch, and lo and behold, she got food poisoning. So it indeed did come back to bite me in the ass. But I will say she did quickly recover. So I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and get these people out of her house. Let me clean up this food so we can get her in the bed and that she can go ahead and recover from this food poisoning. But honestly, it really didn't take her long to recover from it. I just had her sleep and rest and relax. We were good. I was super stressed at this point because remember I said I did not really want to be cooking any more meals, but when she got the food poisoning, that just like really scared me because I'm like, I don't want to do anything that would make it to where I would lose my founder. Um, so I got rid of the food, but this is me actively, purposely not feeding her. But I quickly realized she was not going to do anything if I did not feed her. Um, so she wouldn't read her skill book, she wouldn't play chess, she wouldn't use the bongos. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? This girl refuses to do anything because she's so hungry. And then she didn't even have to be to work that day until like 2 o'clock. So I'm just like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to feed her. I literally don't have any way around this because she's not gonna do anything. I could just like let her sit in the bed all day and like daydream, but I'm like, this is not gonna work. So eventually I did go ahead and break down and give her some food. Luckily I was able to pull out some food from the fridge to make a meal. But yeah, I just don't know how long it's gonna last. I really have no clue how long that food is gonna last in that fridge. But I'm praying that we can make it till Monday. Brooke's ride finally shows up to take her to work. And I was trying to be hopeful, my fingers were crossed, but I just had this pit in my stomach because I just knew something was gonna happen. I could just tell it. So I'm waiting patiently, and then the ball drops. And we get a freaking chance card. And I am just like reading this chance card, trying to get through it. And I'm just like, oh my God, please, please, please. Like, just literally sweating bullets, hoping that I pick the correct answer for this chance card. And you guys, wow. What a letdown. I was so heartbroken that she got demoted back to level 6. I was so hurt, like full crash out. I think I was actively screaming at this point. Luckily you guys couldn't hear me. But I was so upset that she got demoted because I was like, oh my gosh, level 8, we're almost there. We're getting so close. But yeah, she got demoted, unfortunately. But it's okay. It happens. You can't win them all. So yeah, we are back down to level 6, and all we can do now is just wait till the next day and see if we can get her back up to level 7. But I think this is a really good stopping part for now. Um, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this episode of Apocalypse Challenge. I think this is episode 4, right? Yeah. So we're doing pretty good. I'm excited. So yeah, guys, thanks again for watching. If you like the video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.